I don't remember if I ever did anything past Volcano when I first played the game, so this one's going to be interesting. I don't know if it... Well, you know what? Good thing it's a single enemy. We'll give it a shot. Keep him from attacking. So I'm either going to be good at this. I'm not good at Rose's hard blade. Still, to this day, I haven't gotten it at one time. I came close on the 5th edition and failed it, but that's something I'm going to have to do not on a stream, because that's just going to make me look terrible. Alright. It's going to be terrible. I'm going to fail this one, I know I am.
Yes. Go.
Okay. Oh, he's confused. Excellent. Okay.
Yes. Go.
Oh, I see what it does. Okay, yeah, that's kind of tricky.
Yes. Go.
Uh...
Yes. Go.
Yeah, I see that's going to be a pain. Hello and welcome to the stream, What Does the Fox Say? Yes, I am collecting all the Stardusts. Currently, we are sitting at the maximum 35 that you can acquire at this point in the game. Yeah, we're sitting at 35 out of 50 right now. Thankfully, have not missed any just yet. I have a nice little stream note that I have for the entire game. That's what it seems like. It seems like he does like a downward slash and then an up slash, down slash, and from there on out. Which, I suppose if you do it enough times, you might get it down. But this is not the fight to try it in. I already picked that up. Duh. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Okay, we want to head back to Fueno right now. Okay, we don't want the mermaid doing anything. Since that's the biggest mystery as to what that does. Only fought one or two of them before. Those fish aren't too bad. They have some magic, but they're nothing. Okay, let's try this out.
Yes.
Jeez. Wow.
Die. More and more.
From what I understand, it's the final or closer to the final editions are really overpowered. So I can certainly see why some people might do an earlier edition just because it's easier.
Yes. Go.
Personally, if they remake the game, it'd be really cool if you didn't have to do the button presses, but if you nail like the first edition, it gives you an option, say like an option to input a series of buttons in a time. Let's say you get like 10 seconds to enter a series of button inputs, and each button input for each character is different for different editions. That way, if you have a situation where you have stronger and stronger additions, you don't increase the amount of time you have to input them. So it takes still the same amount of timing and skill, but it's not as irritatingly random like this.
Die. More and more.
Yes. Go.
Oh, and there goes Rose, just hit her 4th level Dragoon. Really wish Shauna would have hit her 3rd. As I understand it, yeah, not till level 5. Yeah, just like that. Think, if you've played Final Fantasy X, think overdrives, think Auron's Bushido, where you have a set number of inputs you have to do in a set amount of time. Only don't increase the amount of time for the addition, but increase the number of button inputs for stronger additions. That way, you have that element of skill, while at the same time not making it as difficult. Because this one is just you gotta match them up right time, right time, right time. I think it would be better if you just had, okay, up, down, left, square, whatever for this.
Yes. Go.
Close. But not make it like overdrives where you have to fill the gauge in order to do your additions. I'm saying like, okay, you can have something like this where you have to maybe get the first square to line up and get it at the right time before the timer triggers or something like that. So you still have the same elements that, from a nostalgic point of view, fans will instantly recognize, but at the same time you bring a new mechanic in that helps out with stuff like that. So it's I think it would be a nice blending of the two mechanics, the old and a new approach to it. Okay, first things first, we're going to heal at the hotel. Sell some of our extraneous superfluous items that we really don't need. And wonder if, can we buy healing breezes? Yes, we can. Excellent. Okay, so let's get rid of. We don't need. The attack balls, they're really of no use to me. Simply because they can't be relied upon. I mean, you might get something amazing, you might get crap, and at least that's how it seems to be to me, and I don't want to take those risks. Alright, so let's get... we'll do one of those, and we'll leave 2 open for item pickups. Alright, let's go down to the port to reboard and take over the Queen Fury. Oh, I'm not quite sure. We can choose whatever we want. Alright, once we're ready, we want to talk to Kayla here. Okay, now that we have control over the Queen Fury, at least moderately, if you want to jump back to the deck, you can press square, obviously being indicated by the press square open door kind of thing at the bottom of the screen. Don't really have any need for that. We want to sail to Donau, and we want to make our way all the way back to Fletz and the Twin Castle. After that, we should be done with the disc. So that's awesome.
Yes. Go.
One off.
Yes. Go.
Okay, so that was close. Not that time. Let's try this again. I don't know what I did. I wasn't even thinking, and I managed to get almost to the last one there.
Yes. Go.
Okay, I'm doing it too soon.
Go!
Well, I don't think you have very far to go. So it's just like anytime you're on the world map, you can randomly encounter something. Although I'm wondering, I don't remember. I don't think the game has any airship. I don't think there's an airship in this game. At least it's one enemy. This is actually, I think this is, if it's always one enemy like this, that would actually work pretty well if you're wanting to not necessarily train, but to get some practice in for some new additions if you had acquired them like I did. Especially since Dart's, you know, powerful against these type of things.
Yes! Go!
I'm trying to get the timing right on that though. It's a pain.
Yes! Go!
Eh.
Yes! Go! Yes! Go!
I just can't get it.
Yes! Go!
Now I want to test this theory out. Can we really only get one encounter? Or one enemy in every encounter on this boat? Yes, excellent. It's awesome.
Yes! Go! Yes! Go!
I'm doing that too soon, I think.
Yes! Go!
So it's the first one, there's a delay, then there's like two more. I think there's another little delay before the last one. Give it a shot one more time. I want to get this down. Or try to at least. But we'll encounter something along the way, most definitely. We have to get back to the flats, and there's a couple of things we gotta jump through to get there. And while I'm remembering, and go ahead and switch my blade to increase our damage a bit. Okay, I'm quite positive that we're going to get into at least 1 or 2 battles before we reach the end of this area. Maybe. Okay, I think that the camera angle that works best for this might be something like this.
Yes. Go. Madness.
Hey!
Hero.
I did it! Awesome! So proud of myself.
Die.
Very difficult to pull off though, I don't like the timing for that. I don't think there's much of a delay. It was pretty much just the first one hit, and then you wait, and then you hit all the rest in succession. That's what it seemed like. Again, wasn't focusing incredibly too hard on exactly what I was doing. I was just kind of going through the motions, but at least I did it once. There's more I can say for Rose's Hardblade. Never even managed that one once. Alright, let's take care of this thing.
Yes. Go.
Okay. Maybe it's not press, 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 it's press, 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 press. Kind of like a very slight delay between each one. Oh well. One of the issues I think with Shauna learning, gaining Dragoon levels is that she doesn't use her additions as much. I mean, all these characters can have, you know, 100 plus SP per addition, whereas she gets 50 for every attack, so it's a little harder to gain SP points to level her up, her Dragoon up. Oh, I hate this. I don't like this. We gotta change that. There we go.
Die. More and more.
All right.
Yes. Go.
Not quite. I don't think there's really anything we really need to do other than get to the castle. Alright. Just a bit more of massive amount of dialogue and we'll finish the disc.